What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cal here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be talking about One Piece TCG. Now, I've been playing a lot of One Piece TCG for quite some time now. I think it's been since October, and I have completely fallen in love with this game. And the first deck I started playing One Piece with was Rebecca. Now, right now we are in set 5, about to go into set 6 next month. So I just want to get off a Rebecca gameplay of what it is able to do in set 5 as of right now. I think this deck is still very solid. It can compete with some decks. Obviously, it's not meta, but if you are new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I know it's not Yu-Gi-Oh content, and you guys are wondering what's going on with Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll bring that up in a different video, but for now, we are talking about One Piece. Anyways, we do have the deck list here that you can see. I've been building this for like a while now. Like, this is my 11th variation of the deck. As I just keep playing, I keep making changes and stuff like that. It's very similar to what I do in Yu-Gi-Oh when it comes to stuff. So I do the same thing when it comes to like deck building in One Piece. But we do have 2 Sakazukis, 3 Borlinos, 3 Gaiats, 1 Cavendish, 4 Kairos, 4 Sabo, 4 Bartomelos, and then we have one of the heart and soul of the deck, which is 7-drop Luffy. We have 3 Rebeccas, which is our searcher. Another card that's a heart and soul of this deck, which is a one-legged soldier. He's a 2k counter, and he can help like basically destroy a card on the field with his minus ability. We have the recursion card, which is Mancherry at 2. 4 Rebeccas, which also helps us recurse and summon out the Hina. That way, you know, we could do nice combos. And then we're playing 2 copies of 3000 Worlds, 2 copies of Houndblades, 2 copies of Gum King Kongan, 2 copies of Destructive Sword of Thunder, and then 2 copies of Haut Contour Patchwork. Finally, our stage card being Kurita Coliseum. So if you guys don't know anything about Rebecca, basically the deck wants to go ahead and put cards in the graveyard and then get Luffy on the field. And if we have 15 cards, we can give, like in the trash, we can give Luffy this. This will let Luffy swing for a total of like, I believe it's 1300, and then Luffy can reactivate himself by putting 7 cards back in our deck and swinging again for another 1300. And because if we have 15, it gives us double attack, so we can take double life, potentially setting us up to take 4 life cards in 1 turn, which is really crazy. And this is why this deck was really popular back in the day. But now it's like, it's kind of slow, so it kind of slowed down compared to the new meta, but it's still very solid. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Like I said, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you can support the channel, I'd really appreciate it. Comment what is your favorite One Piece, I guess, episode, or favorite One Piece character from the series, or even your favorite One Piece card. I would really appreciate it. Just so we can just go ahead and talk about it, because I do like interacting with everyone. But yeah, you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate it. See ya. All right, let's see. I wonder what turn we're gonna be going. Are we going first or second? Okay, we're gonna go first. That makes sense. I'll probably end up keeping this hand. This hand's pretty good. Let's see if we can end up finding something. We do find a Sabo. Unfortunate, we do lose Sakazuki. But Hina being engraved is not too bad. So he does get the Shura. The Shura they find Enel. Okay. Alright, so at this point, we can Rebecca effect here. We do get the Coliseum. That's really good. And then I guess I'll Gaiats. That way we can swing at Shura. Because I would rather this card be gone, if anything. If we could take this card out, then cool. If we can't, and he countersteps it, then he loses a counter at least. And on top of that, we keep our hand at 5. So we did have to toss out a 2k counter, but we do have at least 2 more. So not the greatest of plays, but we're keeping hand count low because, you know, we have to have 6 cards or less to activate Rebecca effect. Now the problem with playing Enel is like, this deck is very grindy. But as long as I can control board state, I should be fine. I'm going to just let that die. They're probably going to go Ohm into Holy. Oh, they're going to go Cracker. Okay. Cracker does seem to make sense. We're going to take care of that right now, though. So we're activating one-legged soldier, and then from here we can go into Kairos, KOing that, and then we end our turn. So we do take care of the Cracker. This card being able to swing at us for double life would have been pretty bad, especially when the Dawn stays and give it 1,000. Let's see, does he find the combo? Does he find it? He picked no cards. Maybe he has one in hand. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. From here, we'll just probably take that. Okay, we do get the 7 Dawn already, which is nice. I'm thinking about maybe going Cavendish, because Cavendish can attack this actively, or we could just set up for next turn. First, let's go after the Enel. They probably take life here. Okay, so yeah, they probably end up taking that. They're gonna be at 8 Dawn. That could be a potential Katakuri play, and with it being Katakuri, I don't want to spend 7 Dawn to go into that, so probably just go 5 here. Attach 1 Dawn, and we just try to swing at this. Put some cards in our grave as well, and we are able to take care of it. Cool. From here, we can get ourselves a Trueno. So then we'll just KO like whatever else they put on the board. We do have 9, so we'll only be able to KO like 4 right now instead of 6. I really do wish that instead of it being 15 cards, for 6, it'd be like 15 for 8. It'd be better, in my opinion. But I mean, it only does cost 4 Dawn. So can't really complain too much, especially when we constantly put cards in the graveyard. Okay. Leaving 7 Dawn up. That looks like an Enel play. I'll go ahead and counter that. And then when they summon out Enel, I will go ahead and counter the Enel as well. Yeah. Very odd that he doesn't want to swing at my other things. For this one, I end up taking. And not a bad take, because we do get a Rebecca. And now we get a Hina, which is nice. But from here, I would like to summon Luffy. Because by us summoning Luffy, we could take care of this. Like, this card won't make a comeback. The only problem with the Luffy play is they probably have enough counters to stop it. So probably do this. Swing for 9. Okay, so we do get some counters out of his hand. I don't know if I want to reset him back to active, but I might have to. So let's put the Gaiats back in the deck. One-legged soldier, the Rebecca. But yeah, this looks fine. And then let's try to swing at it again. Hopefully we can take it out. Oh, nice. Cool. From here, let's go swing there. Let's put some more cards in our grave just so we can empty things. And it looks like they do get a trigger. So trigger is on the way. Unfortunately for us, our Luffy is frozen. I'm just gonna take him down to 1 life at this point, if we can, or we could get a counter out of this. Okay, we got a counter. I probably would have took that if I was him, but so he does get the Yamato, which is why I wanted to take him down, because like we're at 5 and I want to keep this Cavendish. For this though, we can at least counter this. And with Bartho, from here we do have Houndblaze, so we can take this down to 6. It looks like. No, we take it down to 5. And there's no other way for us to lower it, which does suck. We do have Hina. Okay, so we could do 4, 3, 3. But that's 6. I mean, 4 and 3 and That's 7. So we take this down by a total of 8. No, we can Houndblaze that. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, we're gonna grab ourselves the Hina. Summon the Hina, lower that down to 5. And then we can deploy, lower that down again. And then from here, we can potentially Houndblaze him. Give it here, get rid of that. Activate this. We do get ourselves a one-legged soldier, and we're gonna swing for life here. It looks like they get a trigger, Shirahoshi. That's one of the triggers I really hate seeing the most. That trigger is so good, man. And they do toss out a Thunderbolt. So then from here, we're just gonna end our turn. But that wasn't bad. Like, we removed his Enel already. We already removed his Yamato, which are big threats. At this point, he still can kill Rebecca. But it looks like it's going to be a Katakuri play. I'm probably just going to go ahead and block that, to be honest. Yeah, Katakuri, the Luffy, yep. So now we have to deal with this as well. There's so many things when you play this deck. Like, there's so many potential threats. It's kind of crazy. Activate this. We do get another Luffy, which is super nice. So we can potentially Luffy here. Let's swing at life for 5. Try to get some cards out of his hand. Okay. Let's do a potential 6. We got 2K counters. Deploy Luffy. And from here, let's go for 8. See if we can kill this card. That's why I swung at life, because I wanted to get counters out of his hand. Okay, so we do end up taking it. I'm not really sure if I want to swing at life here. I probably just stop here, to be fair. We could keep at least one Hina up. Once again, we're at a spot of where he can KO our stuff with Yamato and gain life back too. So we do got to remember that. What is he gonna do? So he's already been through one Enel. He's been through a Katakuri, a Yamato, and a Cracker. We haven't seen any blockers from him, and we also haven't seen any of the dog. Here he's going to want to kill off the Hina. I don't have a way that I could potentially protect Hina, but we're gonna have to, because this is another Yamato play. He's keeping 9 down up for a reason. It's an Enel. Okay. That's going to be on the Luffy. We can counter that. Counter for 10. And we get to put cards in our grave. Activate this effect. Oh, we do find ourselves a Rebecca. So we get 15 cards into our grave. The only thing about this is, like, we don't have a way to get rid of this Enel. So let me see if we can potentially just swing life for 5. Okay. I'm gonna swing at life for 5 again. He should activate a no effect. Hopefully it's not a beige in life. Let's do 2 Dawn. Let's swing for 7. It is a Sanji, which is unfortunate, but it's not the worst. From here, we can give him 2,000. So we do have, yeah. So we just win here, because we could KO the Sanji. Give my boy Luffy this. And then we could swing for a total of 11. And that's going to be GG's. And that's just good. Like, Rebecca just still a very good solid deck. Yeah. So I'll play the Enel, which is really nice. But they did kind of break as we didn't see Omen to Holly. So keep that in mind. All right. So we are going to be going against Kaido. I'm thinking, like, curve-wise, I probably want to end up going... Probably want to end up going, probably second, to be fair. This hand is not the greatest, but it's not the worst. I'm trying to see if I want to stay with this. I think I'll stay with it. Because at least we do have Dragon Claw, and we are going second. So we can activate Rebecca effect here. We do find a Rebecca, which is nice. We get a body, and we find Coliseum. So we're in a decent spot. Like, we get Coliseum, we have Kairos, we have Luffy in hand. I will take that. We have Sakazuki. The only problem is, like, he probably plays Law, so we gotta kind of get some cards out of our hand. So let's just start setting up for that play. We're at 7 now. Like, we can't play past that, and we can't activate Rebecca effect. So we're just gonna have to end here. I'm hoping he does not have Law, so he doesn't hand rip us, but... Okay, who's who? So it looks at top 5. And this is what I thought he was going to do originally. Summon out the who's who at the start, which is why I wanted to go second. We would take that hit. What is he doing with this extra 2 Dawn? I don't know. We don't see Onigashima, which is really good for us because he will be ramping like crazy. Okay, we are at 6 Dawn. We can go ahead and KO this. We do lose our 3,000 worlds. It's what it is. From here, I'd like to do something else, but kind of stuck with too much cards in our hand. So right now, the best thing we can do is swing for life with 5. And let's see if he takes. And then next turn, what we can do is we can Sakazuki. Drop Sakazuki. That will empty a card out of our hand as well. Or we could drop Luffy. Like, it depends. He hasn't really done too much other than stacked on swing. And I guess that's just what his plan is. He does kill the Rebecca so he can ramp, which makes sense. So he's at 7 Dawn now. Okay, 3. Oh, red rocked. He red rocked our Kairos. Okay. From here, like I said, he's not doing anything. Just kind of like vibing, I guess you could say. Like, so we can't really remove anything off his field because of the fact that he's not putting anything on the field, which does suck. Okay, he's gonna Kaido. So he's gonna get his ramp back. We're gonna have to take this. Unfortunate. This one we're not gonna take. We're gonna go ahead and counter that. That for 8. And we do get a Rebecca here. Right now we only have this in our grave. So we can hit that for 3, so it's at 6 right now. And then we could potentially summon Rebecca. Grab this. Summon out the Hina. Hina lowers that down again. And now it is at killing range. So we can kill it with this card. And we are out of that. So let's go to grab ourselves a 2K counter. And we shall end our turn. So we took care of Kaido, even though it already did damage. I am worried if we're gonna get Red Rock. We haven't been able to apply any pressure to him. That's because our hand just wasn't allowing it. There is a kid that is going to be annoying, but we can take care of the kid. I don't think I want to lose this, so I will go ahead and save it. We can grab the Sabo back off Rebecca, so it's not even a problem. Okay, yeah, so this right here we can easily take care of. -3, and then we can Sakazuki. Use effect. KO that. That way that card is gone. And we can swing for 7 here. And then if anything, we can bring back our Hina off the Rebecca effect. But now it's time that we start taking some cards out of his hand. Does he eat this or does he take it? That is a question. I'm really hoping that we do not get Kaido's here. Also, 10-drop Kaido just kind of like allows us to lose this game. But there's nothing else we could do. So if he 10-drops us, we're probably just going to lose, to be fair. Okay, this is not the 10-drop I was thinking. But that means our Luffy is coming back into our hand. And Rebecca. I don't mind the search. I will counter that though. So that does get countered. We can activate Rebecca effect here. We do get ourselves a Gaiats. We're not going to be able to kill this. So that does suck. Well, what we can do is swing for life. Okay. Swing at life again. So he does take that one. We're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves Sabo. We're not gonna play anything here. It doesn't make sense to. And we're just gonna go with Sabo. And the reason we're gonna Sabo is just so we can avoid being destroyed by a 10-drop Kaido. That is not the 10-drop. So this is bad. These are the Kaidos I was not expecting. From here, I probably end up blocking this, to be fair. Yeah, and I'll block that one too. So we do lose both our stuff. I do wonder what happens if I can swing at this thing. That's going to be a lot of Dawn, though. But we do got to take care of them. Or I could just start swinging at life. I don't know. Yeah, let's just swing at life. Take him down. So maybe at least one. He did have Jet Gatling, so it didn't really matter there. Okay. So we're just going to block up. Throw out this. And we could throw out this. And we're block up again. Throwing out you and throwing out you. Okay. Just end our turn. Yeah, this is looking kind of rough right now. These cards like really set us back. But I mean, it's smart. Like bounce 2 cards back to the hand. What am I gonna do about it? He's gonna swing at this. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. So let's go ahead and stop that right there. I'm gonna eat this attack. Because what I'm gonna hopefully try to do is try to push for game. If we do get a Hound Blaze, that does not help us. In this situation, that's... Oh my goodness. He sets up a Jinbei while leaving 1 down active. That is a problem. Trying to think, because we can go Houndblaze into, I mean Rebecca into Hina to get rid of this card. We're gonna have to. Rebecca, Ina. And then we would just Hound Blaze it away. Give 2 to Savo. Get rid of that. So Savo's at 9. This is at 7. And so if we do 8, right? And then 8, 9, 9, maybe. Hopefully. 9. And then maybe 9 one more time. And hopefully that's enough for game as he has bricks in his hand. Could it be game? And it is game. Let's go. Let's go. Man, that was tough. That was tough. And he had another rush Kaido. Oh my goodness. All right, GG's. Yeah.